All right. I am back with another petty pop up. Real heavy on the petty. I'm just here to state my petty opinion. Everything said in this video is alleged and, in my opinion, and used for educational and entertaining purposes. All right, y'all. Y'all ready for some of these liars and haters of Huntsville? How has y'all week been? I hope everybody is good, y'all. Let's get with the foolishness. Okay, so we start back with Mel and Marceau talking about Marceau texting the anchor, Free Martell. Mel was hot. Mel was like, you shouldn't show me that. You should have never showed me that. Um, Mel was saying, Free Tisha. She was like, how dare you? If you see domestic violence with a person, why are you gonna say free the man? She was like, I should kick your ass in this damn so. And she's like, you could take that energy and you could hit me on my cell and ask, are you and the children good? So Marceau says, you know what? Response I would have got, who is this? Mel said, you don't know what response you would have got. I have your number in my phone. So Marceau says, I don't feel comfortable texting you about this, right here, especially if I hadn't texted you about the other stuff. Said, now it seemed like I'm nosy and I'm fishing. Okay, Mel, he didn't text you because he don't care. So Mel says, why didn't you tell your wife to tell me, to text me, check on Mel? He was like, her too. And then Marceau was like, and then by the time we got the information, it was 2 years old. Mel said, it don't matter when it was. That's the dude you chose to be friends with. Marceau was like, that's the dude you chose. You knew him before I knew him. So Mel was like, going forward, he was like, I feel like you try to hold little bitty small stuff. We invited you to the expo. Now you coming here all butthurt about this statement. I was praying for you in the statement. Where was you praying for Mel in that statement, Marceau? Because I didn't see that part. So Mel was just like, going forward, I'm asking y'all to give me the same courtesy I give y'all. And Marceau was like, well, when have we jumped in anybody's business? Have y'all been watching this show? They jump in somebody else's business every scene they in. So Mel brings up when he had said if he had a video of somebody's mother. And when he was calling the millimeters deplorables and all that. And so Marceau says, it's your crazy fans who are brainless. You have an army of zombies following you. He was like, cause you enabled them, like when you was talking about Martell. Mel said she don't have to enable a motherfucker. Y'all want her to shut down her supporters, and y'all can't even shut down. He can't even shut down his mother-in-law, who you do know. You want her to control a group of people who she ain't never met, but your mother-in-law, who you do know, has been on the internet talking shit for years, but y'all can't control her. So why the hell you think this woman can control a bunch of people that she don't know? So anyway, Mel was pissed. She was like, look, tell your family to keep my motherfucking name out their mouth and my kids' name out their mouth. Mel had it with Marceau and his bullshit, and I think he just about knew it. Mel got up and was like, yeah, I gotta dip. I'm not finna, this new year, I'm not tolerating none of this bullshit no more. Mel got up and left. So Marceau says that Mel is running away from the truth. She knows what the millimeters do for her, and she likes it, so she's not going to stop it if they're doing something that she likes. Okay. So the millimeters came about after people saw everybody on this cast bullying this one woman. People came together in support of Melody. It was like, no, we're gonna help her out because this is ridiculous. Nobody wants to see that. She didn't have no control over that happening. So now that all y'all weak line, no storyline having ass still don't have no storyline, have the audacity to think that now Mel controls this group and their movements. It just goes to show you how ignorant, low level, uninformed y'all choose to be. Just low vibrational, low class, just uncouth. It's just another example of y'all requesting that which you do not give. Melody knows that she cannot control strangers, but when she saw content creators beefing, didn't she cancel the Melicon? I kind of feel like, isn't that an attempt to try to reel people in from, doing too much, Some may not think so, but I think so. I think this cast is just ungrateful. They just have accountability issues. They ain't nothing but a bunch of liars and scammers. Bottom of the barrel. I don't know who assembled this cast, honey, but you did a number. You did a number when you got some of these people together. I don't know. I think all these people are supposed to be Martell friends. Well, that would speak volumes. That would explain some things. So anyway, this is Mel Confessional Look. What y'all think about that? I said Mel look like a pretty alien. It's like the dress is kind of like, it look like a butterfly. The dress kind of look like a butterfly. I guess it's kind of pretty in a, what's that word, couture kind of way. But anyway, I just wanted to mention that. Okay, so y'all, so the next thing we get is Stormy and Dusty Destiny. Stormy said that she wanted to give Dusty a heads up about the gala. So they shooting the shit, talking about their kids, blah blah blah. They showed a flashback of the scene when they had got back into it. I think it was at the Galentine's event. So Stormy tells Destiny how everything is growing and she's getting a new warehouse because they've grown out of the old warehouse, but it's kind of like trauma is tied to the old warehouse because this lady came to her business and she was like, what if I was outside and she had walked up on me? Okay, so this incident with Black Titanic is what I lost all respect for Stormy. What little I did have, okay? At no time did Black Titanic walk up on Stormy. At no time did she even approach the door to open the door to enter to the building. At no time was she even rude or the woman did not even raise her voice. Stormy came outside of her business with all that rah yelling insults at this elderly woman. That demonstrated for me right there that this bitch don't have no respect, or she wouldn't have been so comfortable yelling and cursing at that old woman like that. This is America. You can go and do whatever you want. It does not mean that you don't have to deal with the consequences that come with it. But Black Titanic could have went to her warehouse or anybody else's warehouse. All they had to do was say, ma'am, this is private property. We're not open to the public. Whatever. If you're not the person who can speak or, deal with customer service, because I understand my temperature run kind of hot sometimes. And when I'm heated, I'm not reasonable. Get somebody else to do it. But don't ruin your reputation and your business by being foolish. Because that's exactly what Stormy did. It had another lady that was there who was trying to calm her down. Why not send her out to say, hey, y'all, thank y'all for coming. We appreciate y'all, patronizing the business, but we're not open to the public. This is where our warehouse is, or how about do the right thing? How about get some signs that say keep out, no trespassing, or whatever it is. Get your security guard. You know what I mean? Get your security guard, put some signs. You know why she didn't do none of that? Because it wasn't her property. The place where she was at, she was renting it. So like if you're going to do certain kinds of business, you have to have that kind of establishment. The warehouse should have been off from everybody else, not close to no other businesses. Stormy rented a suite where it had a bunch of other businesses in that same suite. So anyway, I'm not, making no, judgment about what kind of warehouse. That's whatever. But seemed like to me, if it was a warehouse where they were preparing goods, it should have been, in a location more suitable to that. You know what I mean? So anyway, because I'm gonna tell y'all something. If that had been my grandmother or my aunt or one of the queens in my family, I would have beat the dog piss out of Stormy. Y'all hear me? And I would have gladly went to jail, but I would have beat the dog piss out that hoe. You hear me? She was making all them threats, talking about she was gonna whoop her ass and get in your car, bitch. She screaming and shit. And the lady who was with Black Titanic that was filming, she was getting into it and talking back, more than Black Titanic was. But all of a sudden, Stormy done caught amnesia. Here for Hot Tea got the video. Y'all go and look at that. I love her. Do y'all watch Here for Hot Tea debunks your videos? I love her debunks videos. Here for Hot Tea got the whole damn video. So anyway, Dusty said that you can not like somebody, but don't go to their business. Why not? Why they can't go to your business? So you think you can have a business and everybody can come except this person? Now look, I've seen situations where people get banned from people's businesses. But you have to let that course of action run. They have to come to your business. They have to be disrespectful, or they have to do something that they can be banned for. You can't just ban people because you don't like them. Learn how to be business savvy. Learn how to do business. Learn how to get your money. This ain't nothing but two hood boogers meeting up. Y'all don't know shit. Now, if Stormy had been transparent, people would have rocked with her. Some people think that we should just concentrate on what they present on the show, and I think what they present on the show is just that, a presentation. Is what they want us to believe. And I want to thank all the content creators who go out and investigate and get the real story. I appreciate all of y'all for having that courage and the time, because I just do not have the time. Everybody don't have that kind of courage. And I think we deserve to know the truth. So for me, any cast member that has a problem with content creators finding out their tea, it's usually because you lying about your life, or you presenting a false narrative and you don't want to be found out. So I say to you, get your ass off reality TV. Reality TV is supposed to be your reality. We're supposed to see the ins and outs, the ups and the downs. If Black Titanic was trespassing, why she didn't get cited? Why the police didn't have a conversation with her and ask her not to come back there or whatever? If it's not open to the public, why weren't there any signs that indicated that? Why wasn't that common knowledge? Why wasn't there, any indication that was the truth? Because a person should have been able to know that without having to come to your warehouse to find that out. Stormy has no business savvy, no discipline, no her customer service skills in the toilet. I mean, I just think these kind of people, Stormy is also a snake. I told y'all she keep pulling back, revealing that skin, revealing who she really is, because you don't know who you're going to get from week to week. All she had to do was be transparent. She could have got on the internet and said, y'all, I had a content creator come to my business today. Y'all don't come to my business. It's not open to the public. Or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? Whatever she wanted people to know. She didn't have to get on there and lie. She got on there and lied and made herself look bad, like Black Titanic was doing all this and doing all that. And this video to prove that you're a liar, ma'am. That woman didn't do anything to you. All you had to do was very politely let her know, well, thank you for coming to this warehouse as well, Black Titanic. I know you done been to all the other ones, but this one is not open to the public. We don't sell products here. So if you would like to purchase some of the products, give her information on where she can go and handle the business. You didn't even give a woman time. You didn't even let her state her business. You came out with all this rah-rah, which is very ghetto and indicative of a hood booger. If Stormy had been transparent and just said, y'all, I'm learning, my company is growing really, really fast. I'm kind of getting out of my depth here. I'm having to learn things really, really quickly. So y'all be patient with me. I'm not as well trained to deal with a lot of things. So, and then, like I said, if you know that customer service is not your genre, get somebody else to do it. You got all this money, you supposed to be a millionaire. Why you didn't have no security? Why you didn't have no signs to indicate what was really going on at the business? So Destiny can't really identify with Stormy to me because she a hood booker too. She don't have no business savvy. She don't have no discipline, and she damn sure ain't got no customer service skills. So it's interesting they put these two hood bookers together. But anyway, y'all, that's all I got on that one. Y'all remember when Mel had her tea and they was talking about etiquette and all that stuff? Stormy could have benefited from that, but instead she was trying to shit on it. Like, what did she say? Something like Mary Poppins or whatever bullshit she said. You should have been paying attention and getting some etiquette home because you needed it. Anyway, this next scene is Marceau and Tisha. Tisha said that Mel had to gather Marceau. Marceau was saying that, she was saying that we didn't check on her, and Tisha said, she said that we don't stick up for her. What shit y'all don't? Y'all don't stick up for her. Marceau said how he really felt. He said, you're not about to leave my messages unread. He was saying that she said we had her number, like her number is a damn Super Bowl trophy. Like, in other words, who the fuck is she? Why the hell should we be concerned about her? Tisha said, I'm definitely not about to DM you. See, these are true feelings that they're saying. They're letting you know, Mel, they don't care about you and your kids. Because if they did, just out of respect for whatever you have done for them, whatever you have meant to them, if y'all were friends to them, whatever y'all were to them, it wouldn't have taken nothing for them to call and say, hey, are you okay? I heard about what happened. Are you all right? That's it. Tisha said that she asked her mom not to talk about Mel, which I think that's a lie. Marceau couldn't resist an opportunity to call the fans crazy and deplorable. So Dumbo says she can control them. She ain't never tried. How do you know that, Tisha? Where is your evidence? How do you know that Mel can control the Melodies? Where do you get your information from? Can you prove that? Can you disprove that? How do you know she tells her fans to activate? Where do you get that information from? Can you prove that? When has Mel ever said activate and something was done? If you can't prove it, shut your lying ass up. Tisha was like, she's aware of what they're doing and what they're doing. How do you know she aware? See what I'm saying? How they make these statements with no proof? How do you know what Mel is aware of? Please inform me how you know that. In confessional, she was saying that she's talking about my mom instead of taking accountability for her fans. Why should she take accountability for her fans? Why should she take accountability for strangers that she does not know and ain't never met? But you don't have to take accountability for that Bessemer bulldog ass mama of yours. And what she's saying can be proven because there's much video. She's been on the internet for years. You know why she on the internet for years calling Mel name? Because y'all ain't got no motion. Because don't nobody fuck with y'all. Because y'all ain't nothing but some liars. And everybody can see it. Y'all are liars. You want to say Mel had a dark soul. It's true. We can see. It's evident who is dark. Who has the dark personality. Who is jealous and envious. We can see it. Nobody even has to say it. It's obvious. It emanates from you. You got a lot of goddamn nerve talking about what Mel do and what Mel can do. How do you know that? I would love to know that. So anyway, they was really just stating their true feelings, which we knew all along what it was. I really wish Mel would get these people away from her table. Stop letting them eat, boo. That's what you need to do. I really think the only reason why they play nice with Mel is because Mel keeps a check coming. Whatever income they got, it's largely supported by being associated with Melody Cherie. So they all trying to play nice in her face, but they all done gathered up and look, if you notice, they all saying the same buzzwords. They all saying it. They all trying to present the same narrative. So in other, they ganging up again. They just trying to do it dirty and behind the scenes instead of up front. Anyway, because they know the more they come, the more she come. The bigger and the higher she get. So they're going to try to attack the fan base since they can't attack her. She not with Martell. They can't attack her on that front. They can't accuse her of doing shit she hadn't done. So they're going to try to attack the fan base. I just want to say that this outfit was cute for the first time. She looks presentable. She looked really cute in this outfit. I really love those boots. But I just want to know where you're going, Tisha. What are you doing? How do you earn money? What is your job? See, these are all things we have not seen from this show. That's what you could do. You could talk about your own life. Talk about what you're doing. Stop worrying about other people. Because Melody Cherie is not worried about you. You talking about, I'm sure they're not going to DM you. Melody Cherie is not pressed. I promise you. Anyway. Okay, so we get to the Lovers and Friend Gala. Stormy was saying that she had launched 2 new body glaze scents, and that was one of the big reasons for want to throw the gala and just to show love. So Ken and Trisha walk in, and she was showing them what she wanted them to do. Trisha was acting like she was so nervous because, I could understand, but it kind of seemed like Trisha's always kind of timid, Why do Stormy want her to jump outside of her personality for this event? No, that's what you hire professionals for. You know what I mean? Anyway, the venue was beautiful. The decor was pretty. Stormy did a big one on that. It was very nice. And pretty. So then they show the cast arriving. Neil and Chris come in. Neil act like she was so amazed at the dancers and stuff. And Neil said that she was surprised to see Sunni. Why was you surprised? Was it your event? Did you invite the people? Anyway, so as they're introducing themselves, Sunni says yes ma'am to Neil. And Neil said, you don't have to say yes ma'am to me. So Neil, that's respect. Everybody who was raised right, who had good parents, they're going to say yes ma'am and no sir, no matter what your age is. So what are you saying? That Sunni don't show me any respect? Or don't call attention to my age? Clearly you are oppressed about that. I mean, because the only one really calling attention to your age is you. Anyway, so Neil asks Sunni, how did they get together? Because, you was Destiny's producer and he was Destiny's man or whatever. And so So Sunni goes into her whole spiel about when she met him and he was dating all these other women, and people think that, Destiny and him were in an exclusive relationship, but he was dating so many other women that Destiny was so far out of the picture. Anyway, it's all bullshit. I think Sunni is lying about a lot of that. So Moses tells Chris he's looking for some investment properties and some real estate that they're thinking about moving there. Chris tells him definitely give him a shout. He also complimented Chris on his attire, telling him he was very well put together. Chris, he was like, I only do what they let me. Anyway, Chris do look good. So what Sunni is not saying is that she reached out 2 days before she posted the pictures. That's what she's not saying. That's a little as if contacting Destiny was an afterthought. So Neil goes to relay to Stormy what Sunni was saying, and Neil says that, that they both tried to reach out to Destiny. She didn't respond to them, but she chose to go on the podcast and speak about it. that was her revenge to them. And Stormy was saying she don't get vengeful from Destiny. And Nell said she don't either. Do y'all know Destiny? What show have y'all been watching, honey? Because Destiny is a vengeful bitch. Okay. So they go on with all this. You can't choose who you love. Blah blah blah. Anyway, in comes the big bad wolf. Here comes Dusty Destiny. Y'all, that outfit she had on looked like a fucking Halloween costume to me. So as soon as Destiny arrives, Sunny feels, I be saying Summit instead of Sunny sometimes. All these damn names. So anyway, as soon as Destiny walks in, Sunny feels intimidated. Look at, that big 5-head asshole. As soon as she seen Destiny, baby, she was like, oh my goodness. You can tell she is pressed behind Destiny. I think she wanted her out of Moses' sight as soon as possible. So, she was talking about she didn't want nobody side-eyeing her and whispering about her the whole time. Girl, that's the one thing about you. Your ass was pressed. You wanted her from in front of your man who you know she been sleeping with or had slept with for years. You wanted him out of his sight. Go ahead and say that. So Sunny asked Stormy if she talked to Destiny. So Stormy put them in the room so they could talk. So Sunny walks up and asks Destiny, can they have a conversation? What she say? Would you like to have a conversation? And Destiny was like, no, I wouldn't. So anyway, y'all, here we go. The big showdown. Both of y'all making yourself look like foolish women who are pressed behind a man. Sunny said, if you wanted to have a real conversation, Dusty said, I don't. She said, there's no realness to this, so we can't have no real conversation. They go back and forth. And Destiny was calling her a side chick, or was you the side chick to two women? Sunny said, bitch, I ain't never been no side chick. Destiny said, what? I'm not your bitch. So we find out, y'all, that old Moses was a jailbird. Sunny said, I'm the wife. That's what she came here to say. And she sound whack. And she better watch her mouth, because calling somebody a bitch, them fighting words. Okay? Destiny said, you play stupid games, you win dumb prizes. And he was sleeping with everybody in St. Louis. So Sunny says, no, sweetie, that was on your time. Dusty said, you can't be that smart. I ain't got time to be talking to no dummy. But guess what? Both of y'all dumb. Both of y'all fighting over Mr. I synced her. Child, please. This was a wash. This was a waste of time. It made both of y'all look crazy. So anyway, I did want to say that Destiny, I'm gonna call her Destiny instead of Dusty. Destiny, her confessional look was really pretty. She looked really nice on her confessional look, as opposed to that shit she had on. So anyway, Sunny tells Moses that Destiny was trying to throw jabs, that she just mad because she dropped the ball and I picked it up and I scored. Well, if you really felt that way, why are you making a fool out of yourself on national TV? Why are you so pressed for everybody else's opinion and approval? Anyway, y'all just making yourself look crazy. So anyway, Ian Walk's hotel. Him and Dusty meet up. Dusty tells Hotel that they was there and that she said, give me a drink before I have to slap a bitch. Dusty said that they are match made in hell and she hoped they happen. Hotel says, if you gotta slap a bitch, you gotta slap a bitch. Hotel was not dressed to participate. He said that his dad bod wasn't ready to be showcased. I think he just was intimidated by Ken. Cause Ken is fine. If you like that kind of you look or whatever. So anyway, Trisha said she had never been more uncomfortable in her life, that Ken was talking her through it. And she said she was talking through her teeth. Girl, your jaw's always clenched tight. You always talking through your teeth until you get round Hotel Liar Hope. But in the context of the party, I didn't really understand their participation. Like, she didn't say anything about the theme the entire night that I saw, because we only get a little tidbit of what actually happened. Maybe she did make an announcement of what the event was supposed to symbolize and why they were there, but I just couldn't find what was the significance of having them there and models. She had other professional models and stuff there. I don't know. It just didn't make a lot of sense. It seemed like they was working really hard to include members of the cast. I just couldn't really find the point of that. So anyway, Nell tells Dusty that she talked to Sunni and that she had given her the benefit of the doubt. Dusty was saying about she had did that to somebody else in high school. Girl, now you're just trying to get sympathy, Dusty. Now you're just playing on people's sympathy, girl. Shut up. Dusty thinks that he chose that girl to hurt her, and she started her crying, the little boohoo crying, the what little crying she did do. I can understand her, mourning the loss of a friendship, because 15 years is a long time, and she's not the first person to be snaked by a man, but he really did her a favor. That she will come to see that he did her a favor, because what he did show his true character, in my opinion. The most important thing that her and Nell said was that life goes on. It is what it is. Life goes on. Nell said, and you will be fine. So, the next thing we get, y'all, is Stormy and her babysitter and Chess. I just want to say, y'all, that little boy is so cute. He do not look like he came from Stormy or Lurch. He don't look like he came from them. So anyway, Courtney walks in and says that he just came from the warehouse and the popo was looking for her. And she was lost for words, like, looking for me. Like, I don't live that kind of life. Like, why are they looking for me? She doesn't understand why the police looking for her. So she comes back in and says that she has 2 warrants, one for harassing communications and one for disorderly conduct. So she says that the millimeter who came to her warehouse, that old lady that came to her warehouse, that's from the incident from when the millimeter came to her warehouse. Oh, so the millimeter is thick on everybody's lips. How you know she a millimeter? Can you explain to me, how do you know that woman is a millimeter? And what difference do it make if she a millimeter or not? Why she can't just be somebody that don't like your ass? Anyway, so the babysitter says, so how is there a warrant for you when she came to your warehouse? Stormy said, because I cussed her out. No, you did a little more than that, Stormy. And the fact that you can stand there and say I cursed her out speaks volumes about your character. It really, really does. That bitch Betty did a number on your disrespectful ass. So the babysitter says, well, she violated your business and your space. How did she do that, babysitter? How did that woman violate her business and her space? What did she do that violated her business and her space? Because I have seen the video and that's a damn lie. So anyway, Stormy says she has to turn herself in, and because if they catch her, they can arrest her. So she does her big acting like she was crying. Good job, Stormy, but you don't get no cigar. You don't get no Oscar. You don't get none of that. So anyway, that's the end of the episode. What did y'all think of this episode? So let's talk. I think that this was one of the best episodes I have seen so far, because it was kind of action-packed. Even though some of it was bullshit, it kind of like, had a lot of action all the way through. But anyway, let's talk about what really happened this week. So Mel did a live talking about a conversation that she had with her friend. It was about like motherless daughters, right? So then Wanda pops out as if she was the subject of the live talking shit. And then Destiny pops out with her crackhead therapist and decide they're gonna critique Mills live, right? Okay. So then Queen Sheba pops out and drags Dusty and her therapist for filth. You hear me? Everybody can see it. We already talked about Stormy snake ass. You know, I've been noticing all this camera time she been getting. Stormy can't carry no show though. She couldn't act her fucking way out of a paper bag. Okay, so then called Lucifer Redface King ass got on his Missy Monday show with the dentist and flat out lied on Black Titanic. He was saying she went in the warehouse and that she wanted to attack Stormy. How can you prove that? Where you get your information from? Do you know it's a video that shows exactly what happened when Black Titanic went to the warehouse? These people just lie and try to, rewrite history and create their own narratives. So anyway, we already know people was in the bushes hiding. They just popped out and confirmed it. Tisha with her jealous ass is another one who be in the bushes hiding. Cause like, where did you hear somebody say activate unless you was on the Gossip Girls live? Kimmy hating ass pops out talking about she been receiving hate mail. Okay, so y'all think that the only people that don't like y'all is millimeters? Y'all that's dumb. Yeah, that dumb. It can't just be somebody that just don't like you. It got to be a millimeter. See, it got to be a millimeter because a millimeter is tied to male. So that further proves that y'all still trying to unite and create this united front. Everybody going for male. Everybody saying the same buzzwords. Everybody trying to produce this same rhetoric. Y'all trying to low-key still go for male because y'all figured out, well, I can't go for her on the front. She ain't with Martell no more. I can't go for her that way. Every time, we do go for her, she get more money, she get richer, she get more followers. So we'll go after her follower. We'll go after her fan base since we all jealous that we don't have one. We all jealous. Nobody don't like our ass. So everything that happened is her fan base fault. Everybody that attacked us is her fans. It can't just be somebody that don't like us. It's got to be a fan of males, which is another way they all trying to unite to bring her down. Let me tell y'all, the shit is not going to work. It's not going to work. And I really think that these people are all gonna get their just desert because they are some ungrateful motherfuckers. These people is ungrateful. This woman has let y'all eat at her table for far too long. That's how I feel about it. I feel like Mel needs to drop their ass off at the nearest motherfucking Goodwill. Okay. Y'all get down in the comments, share your thoughts with me. Let me know what y'all think. Thank y'all so much for listening to my rants and ravens. That's all I got, y'all. Until the next time, peace.